Good morning. How are you?
Good
Good
morning,
morning again. Good. Nice to see you today.
you too. It's
Me
a
too.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure
I'd like to
as well.
welcome all of our guests back to see us again and listen to our talk. Remember, anybody that's visiting this morning, please like and subscribe our channel. It'll help us get this out to more people.
Yeah, thank you so much. Everybody knows it's the Digital Nomads channel, and we talk every Saturday, bi-weekly, bi-weekly. I will say that, and we talk about the digital life. N- Normally, we talk about how we can live as a digital nomad. A digital nomad is not exactly a guy around the world like me. I'm always in my desk, visiting every place in the world on my computer, using my computer, using my systems, using my tools, and things like that. We decided to talk today about that thing. What's the magic? How can I be a digital nomad using what tools I need to have? Yeah? What computers I see? Do you have a workstation? What computer do you have there?
Yeah, when obviously it'll vary from business to business, but in our business as web developers, it's important to have a good workspace with enough room for your tools. One is for me, I have a nice sized desk. It's an old one, but it's an oldie but a goodie, and I have a MacBook Pro, and then uh, I I need bigger monitors, so I have two 27-inch flat screen monitors to work and see, have many windows open and different views to work with. I have a high definition camera with microphone built in, connected to the computer as well for things like this and client meetings or team meetings. Um, and uh, and that's my set of tools, my basic set of tools. Other than if we go into software or other assets that we might use to do our work. What type of computer do you use, or
Wow.
what are your tools?
Yeah, my tools. It's very important to differentiate the place, the tools, and the software are three important things. Then we have the peace of mind as well. It's important to be well, to be not tired, to be calm, to be very good with energy to work.
Yes.
Yes. So normally I like to be in a calm place, silence place, no music, no too much talk around. Mainly myself and my wife that lives with me. It's enough, and it's the good moment. I have kind of a cockpit here with a laptop. It's a ThinkPad. Yeah, I use ThinkPads for decades. Yeah, I love that kind of computers because I can run Windows and Linux in that computer. I used to have Macs in the past, but around 1 year ago, my Mac exploded with a cup of wine on top of this. My son wasn't with me in my house and just dropped the cup of wine on the top of my Mac. I lost my Mac. Still didn't buy another one. But I need to have cell phones, several cell phones and things like that. I need to have it. And I never stop using my calculator for decades. It's
Yeah.
for probably it's from the 80s. I prefer making calculations here. So the and of course, as you said, camera, microphones with good quality because I need to communicate with people. Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't the sound is no good, is it?
Okay, it came back now.
Okay, well, I don't know what's it, some problem with the system, probably.
We
I'm
had a
talking about that.
I call them gremlins. There's a little gremlin in the system.
Gremlin, the gremlin is coming. Well, I have some few computers here. I have a Linux, another Linux, a server. I have another server there, and I have a Windows machine here. So normally I work in the same time with my own computer, the laptop, and two or three Linux around in the local system because I'm working with systems with back-end development.
Yes.
And I can't get rid of the cloud computers. Normally, I have three or four servers running something outside in the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as a software developer, backend developer, I don't like too much to use things like Photoshop or I don't know what, Dreamweaver, things like that. I use the terminal in a Linux shell. Normally, I use VI to make codes. It's mainly what I do. And of course, I have the web and all the things we have in the web browser. Yeah. My emails, my tools for organizing, etc., are in the browser. I know you are not like that. You work with Photoshop, for example, and Dreamweaver and Visual Studio. I don't know exactly what you use,
Yeah,
but I know it's visual things. Yeah. Mhm.
my specialty in the type of work I do, and that is one of the beautiful things about our collaboration and work together is that we have strengths that complement each other. You're more the back end, and I'm more of a front end engineer. And some of the tools that I use are the Adobe Creative Suite, which includes Dreamweaver, XD, Adobe Illustrator, Visual Studio. Well, that's actually not uh, in this suite, but I use Visual Studio as well as Dreamweaver. And some other things like for file transfer, I use FileZilla. For coding, hand coding, I can use Dreamweaver, but sometimes I just find the Sublime or Notepad++ are very quick and easy tools for me to hack out something and keep it lightweight and fast. Um, then also, I have a VPS server for hosting websites for my clients and also for development websites because not every client is going to be hosting their website, their finished production website with me. Many do, but not everybody will. But I use the VPS server, it's a cloud VPS for production and for development. And that's in the cloud. I don't have any server here local, other than the fact that I can run that. Um, it's actually a server called Local
Yeah.
WP, and that's a very good tool as well.
Yeah.
I've used that many times, and but generally because I have the cloud VPS system, it's just as easy for me to spin up a site and develop there
Yeah.
versus
Yeah. No. We have some new things in the park
yeah.
currently. We have, for example, the WordPress Studio. It's a new tool you can download from WordPress.com, and you can create it similar to the local. You
Mm,
create servers locally, and you can create servers using only the browser as well. Yeah, it's a new technology, web ASM, web assembler, that where you can run any kind of software in your browser. It's the new thing. If you have a good computer, it will be very useful for you. Yeah. And the WordPress Studio, the new tool, uses that thing. We have other tools using that system as well, like artificial intelligence codes and things like that. In my VI, I use a tool named Tab 9. It's artificial intelligence to make codes. It's very useful. If you are beginning some kind of codes, for example, if I hear right, if in the open up parentheses, automatically it will create all the if code for me. Yeah,
Options. Yeah.
it- automatically. And sometimes it just guess what I'm talking, what I want to do, and complete the name of the variable. For example, if I have a variable named window width, okay, I begin with win. Immediately, it open a list of words I could use there. I just choose the match.
That's fantastic.
So AI can help you too much. Personally, I believe AI should be better with boring things or difficult things for humans, like lists, like guessing variables like that, or maybe cleaning the dishes in the kitchen should be good. I prefer eating. I don't like AI eating my food, but we need to take care how you use AI.
Yes.
Better. And so, of course, I have that software like Adobe. Yeah, I need to have it because I work with web, and it's so common receiving PSDs and AI tools made with this or things made with that software. So I need to have, but it's not my preference. What I like is the backend, the VI, the Bash, the Linux, the PHP, and test tools.
Mhm.
An important thing for who work with uh, uh, web and development, it's testing things. So we need to make sure it's working well. A new way to make tests it's used around is just to record a video of your screen showing how the web app works. In the same time, you are testing the features. Yeah. It's
Yes.
new, and the best developers are using the video test. It's better than doing an automatic test that you run every time you need to test the software, but you changed a lot of things because web changes. Yeah. So it's better recording and showing to everybody it's working. Yeah.
Yes.
Tests are very important.
Yeah.
And I believe it's my environment. It's more or less like that. It's funny. I love to work with things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my life. I believe you too. Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoy the work. And obviously, we are web developers. There's a lot to that. It's a very complex set of skills, a very deep set of skills that make up this job title, so to speak. But there are many other digital nomads and many variations to the tools required. But the bottom line is that we call ourselves digital nomads because we're able to work in our own workspace at home or anywhere with a good internet connection and a few small tools. Uh, some people are YouTubers and their cameras and drones and a computer. Uh, but and the list of different types of digital nomads is very long. But we're talking about us, and the fact is, even though you work there at home and you stay stationary, and so do I for the most part, we have the ability to work from anywhere. And that's why we call ourselves digital nomads.
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate
Next,
it.
I'd like to break
Mhm.
down a project and describe what the objective for the website was and how we resourced the requirements for it, and then how we put together the team to build it, execute
Oh,
it, test it, and publish it. And I think that might be fun to talk about next time.
yeah, it's a great idea. The main thing about this, we are alone in your desk. We are talking about that, but we need to work with teams. We are doing it now. Yeah, you in your beach, me in my office. Yeah, but we are working together as a team. And normally we have more than two people. You work with five. Our team currently has 15 people.
Yes,
Yeah, the digital
yes,
nomads team.
yes.
So it's important to have some way to organize it. You are correct. Let's do it next time. We'll
Sounds
be in 15 days in the same channel here Saturday at 10.
yes.
Thank you so much. If you want to say the last words,
Well, thanks again for everybody that came to visit and watch our program. We look forward to seeing you again. Please press the like and subscribe button so you get notifications when our videos are published, and share our links with others. Thank you. See you next
thank
time.
you. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.